I am learning and what I am in the middle of right now, it's wonderful when things are going well in your life. You are experiencing blessings. You are receiving prayers answered. But then the unexpected happens. A lost relationship, a lost job. You're saving money for something and now you have to spend it. A transition happens. Something is going on that you thought you had control of, or you thought it was over, it was settled, and surprise, the unexpected happens. And usually for me, I begin to ask God questions that's around blaming myself. If I did something wrong, if I missed you, I didn't understand, I made the wrong choice. But I have to be careful of that I don't do that so much that now my focus is being internalized in here and not how God is seeing this unexpected thing. Unexpected for me, of course. It didn't catch him off guard. I have to know myself enough and be real with myself that I can't keep ruminating about why, but change my perspective to what do you see in this situation? And that definitely can be tricky if you are someone who's a pessimist. If your thinking is only black and white. What's another perspective can I see this in? How is God seeing this? What can I learn in this? How can I grow in this? Lord, what are you doing in this? And not really expecting him to answer. Outright answer. But I'm bringing God in the equation instead of me just focusing on what I did wrong, possibly. Because I may not have done anything wrong. This unexpected thing could be a part of the process. It could be part of the plan. Another way to not focus on, gloom and doom. Oh, here we go again. It's always something. All these word curses. Is to also have gratitude. Because the unexpected happened, now all the things that you've been experiencing good, that don't mean nothing. Let's just throw that in the trash. Did you forget? And I don't want to put myself in that cycle anymore. I want to focus on the Lord in all things. Focus on him. Focus on his righteousness, his sovereignty, his character, his love for me, and what he has done in the past. That don't go away because the unexpected comes. Because that's always going to happen. Like, that's always going to happen. If we go through our walk with Christ thinking that everything is supposed to be dandy, I mean, we have to come to a point, middle-aged woman, that that's not reality. And I think you and I lived long enough to know that. But I want to encourage you to begin including the Lord in that thought process. I think about Joseph. I think it's Genesis 37 through 50, chapters 37 through 50, where he was hated by his brothers. They sold him into slavery, basically wanted him dead. I think it's safe to say that Joseph knew very well what it means to trust God in the unexpected. I can only think that he did not expect his brothers to want him dead. I don't think he expected his brothers to hate him so much that they sold him into a life of slavery. I think it's safe to say that it wasn't his fault that his father loved him more. He's not trying to sleep with no one's wife, and it backfired on him. And he got thrown in prison for doing the right thing. I think it's safe to say that Joseph knows the life of there's always something. But he trusted God through all of it. He trusted God with the gift of interpretation that he was given. He trusted what God had spoken to him in dreams. He trusted God through all of what he's gone through. If you're familiar with his story, we know how it ends. But toward that end, things kept happening. The Lord stayed by his side, and the unexpected happened. See, Joseph was not alone through all of this. God was with him through all of it. And he blessed him through all of it. So I've been encouraging myself with Joseph's story. And I pray this encourages you. That we are able to trust God during the unexpected. But we have to choose to. We have to choose to. We have to choose to let go of all those sayings that only keeps us into that same cycle. Especially if we're professing Christ. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? We can trust God when the unexpected happens. We have a decision. We have a choice to make of how we are going to proceed while the curveball comes, while the uncomfortable comes. We do have a choice. On my way to work, I'm thankful for that, because tomorrow I have an unexpected appointment that's going to take me out of work tomorrow. Be strong, be courageous, and trust God. So, if you have been following my journey, one thing that I mentioned recently is summer is coming. So one thing I'm going to pursue again is my cleaning business. So as an act of faith, I purchased a cell phone for the business. I've never done this before. It came today, and I just wanted to, gonna open it here. And what I am also planning on doing this week is to get printed a door card, because I want to go door to door to some small businesses that I've had my eye on to, introduce myself and to let them know that the business is around, that there was a cleaning business in the area that's specifically for small businesses. Could be a small church, counseling office. I'm even looking at a new business for the homeless. We'll see. But small businesses, anyway. In the summer, I don't have the school job because it's the summer. So I really want to go in on this by faith and see what the Lord does, because this can only happen with Him. Well, the phone is activated, so let the walking by faith with this business continue. Happy Sunday afternoon. Can I tell you how I am seeing that resting is a challenge for me? But I am taking one step at a time, reminding myself, chill, character. So, anywho, today I'm going to go bike riding. That is something that I'm doing new. I have not gotten on a bike. It's been many, over 5 years. But I'm doing it again, and I'm really excited. So, that's what I need to be doing right now. How are you? So I got some work done today. Today and tomorrow, I am going to be working from home, working on the nonprofit work, this ministry's work. So after I finish that one portion of writing that newsletter out, sometimes I need to get the bulk in and then take a break, move away from it, and then come back. So I felt like I needed to do that with this newsletter that is for May. So I just got back from going for a bike ride. It was about 2 hours. It's gorgeous outside. But by the time 3 o'clock hit, midday, kids getting out of school, the traffic is picking up, and I got hungry. So, yeah, I am going to just chill out at home, rest myself a bit, focus on my lunch, learning, and talking to the Lord about this transition that I'm in. So for now, yeah, I am going to enjoy this salad.